I'm Joy, and welcome back to CUMIC Weekly. If you want to know the latest steel prices and the market trends in China, we will update regularly and don't miss out. Well, let's take a look at how China's steel prices go first. This week, we can see that both the spot and the futures markets have fallen. Specifically, China's rebar and hot-rolled coils ended last week's price hikes. However, both started to decline this week, falling by 180 yuan per ton and 100 yuan per ton, respectively. When it comes to exports, only cold-rolled coils remained firm. However, the future markets showed a more substantial decline this week, and we have to mention that the most active rebar on the Shanghai Futures Exchange fell as far as 3,677 yuan per ton, down by more than 400 yuan per ton. You may be wondering what caused the current sharp drop in the market. On last Friday, Powell delivered a shocking message. The Fed is likely to keep raising interest rates in the coming months and leave them at levels in order to slow the U.S. economy enough to curb price growth. As a result, market players are betting that growth in steel prices is also likely to be limited in the coming months. Next, let's take a quick look at China's steel supply and demand conditions this week. Like last week, China's inventory continued to decline, but at a slower pace. At the same time, as we predicted, production is growing faster this week, with a sharp increase of more than 400,000 tons compared to the previous week, which shows that after the heat waves subsided, it has encouraged Chinese steel mills to actively resume production. Having said that, however, downstream demand is not enough to meet the supply. Based on the data on the left screen, the current low level of apparent consumption also represents that players are not optimistic about the demand for the next few weeks. In a nutshell, this week, prices are indeed falling. So what does the market look like next week? From CUMIC's point of view, next week, we predict that the prices may decline further, but demand may pick up a little bit. However, we have to admit that with increasing supply from China market expectations of more interest rate hikes to come from the US and Europe and repeated pandemic cases in China, these might become the main pressures for the steel market. Well, as September begins, what are your thoughts on prices next week? Do you think the Chinese steel market will continue to fall? Leave your opinions in the comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Just hit the subscribe and like buttons right here. Also, if you want to get a more detailed weekly report that we only share with subscribers, you can send an email to the address on the screen. See you next week. Bye-bye.